Hello, this is Yaakov Mamzhi, and during this screencast I will be evaluating a website in accordance with the RADCAB rubric. This is a Wikipedia article about Sweden and the breakup of the Swedish Union. Let's start evaluating. The first part of the acronym RADCAB stands for relevancy. This article is definitely relevant because according to the PDF, I am researching Sweden in 1905. Furthermore, if we scroll down to the background section, we can see that Norway, nationalism, and Sweden are mentioned. All three of these are very important to the research today and clearly show that this website is relevant. As a result, this website will receive a 4 out of 4 under the relevancy section of the RADCAB rubric. Next up is A for appropriateness. When looking for appropriateness, one must set boundaries as to what is confusing and what is offensive. The topic sentence is perfectly clear and straight to the point. Furthermore, hyperlinks are provided for many of the difficult terms. As for being offensive, there is a single biased comment that I managed to locate. As it states, in truth, the Norwegians had much more to fight for than the Swedes if it had come down to war. This may seem offensive to some, but overall, throughout the article, there are no offensive or derogatory phrases. Appropriateness will receive a 4 out of 4 as well. Next up is D for detail. This article clearly goes into great detail. As you can see, there are many topics in this article leading up to the information that we really need. It provides the reader with multiple steps leading up to the disunification of Norway from Sweden. Best of all in this article, it not only provides background history, but it also compares it to a similar time period nearly 100 years prior. This will receive a 4 out of 4 for the D or detail section. C is next, standing for currency. If we scroll down to the bottom of the page and highlight the last modified section, we can see that this current article is obviously not out of date. This section will receive a 4 out of 4 under the C section. A for authority is next, and this section was a bit shaky. With a website such as Wikipedia, articles are changed and modified by many people, and therefore it is nearly impossible to identify a single author. There is also no name given, and I cannot give credit or research other works by the author because there are too many. This will receive a 2 out of 4 because no name is provided, but it is indeed well written and there is no need to question the author or authors. Finally, the B stands for bias. Reading this article, it appeared as though the writer or writers favored Norway in that it made Sweden seem like the worst country of the two. A couple examples of this bias include, as expected and probably as planned, King Oscar II of Sweden refused to accept laws and the Michelsen government resigned. Another example that expresses bias is, in truth, the Norwegians had much more to fight for than the Swedes if it had come to war. The author clearly presents his opinion, which gives this a 4 out of 4 for the B or bias section. The final RADCAB score that I feel this website deserves is a 22 out of 24. Thank you for listening.